Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we're just everyday people dealing with everyday situations. And unfortunately, we have an everyday situation where young black men are being harassed, targeted, physically abused, mentally and emotionally abused by police officers. But I do believe that a lot of white police officers watch these shows on TV. I believe they watch Power and they watch Training Day. They watch Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society because that's their only contact with the black community, and they believe that they have to behave this way, or they believe the character or the narrative that's in these shows. I truly believe that. I believe the black writers, especially the sister who wrote and is responsible for Power with 50 Cent. Now, one, she did not have one positive image of a black woman. As a matter of fact, she really didn't have one positive image of the black male so far, except he was a police officer trying to do right, FBI agent, trying to be upholding or fair and just in a sense, but the only one that they didn't show the dirt on was the police officer. Everybody else dirty. Tasha getting cheated on by Ghost. She lied to her friend, putting a business in her friend's name, and her friend asking her, man, is this something I have to be worried about? She telling her, no, everything good, girl. Lying right in her face, putting her in danger. They write these shows to show that black people are down and dirty. That's the gist of it. We'll do anything for money. But now you got black writers that's portraying that same narrative. And that's the lead up until what I'm talking about today. A friend of mine's son, traveling in Cypress, Texas, Barker Cypress in West Little York. He crosses, you know how they have the divide, the white stripes in the line? Crosses one white stripe for not even half a second. Made a correction, traveling straight. Police officer hits the lights, hits the siren, tells him to pull over in the gas station. The young man pulls over in the gas station. Police gets out and tell him to get out the car. Now, when is that a normal procedure? And the officer called it swerving, but he didn't swerve. He just crossed the line. Because you can't, what he's saying is you cannot cross a line. You even put your toe on the line, they gonna jump down on you. But basically what he said was, get out of the vehicle. The young man replied, what's going on? He confused. Because from kindergarten all the way through high school, you told, respect the police. They're the good guys. So now you've been treated, now your whole perception is, man, I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not a criminal. I'm getting pulled over by a police officer, a peace officer, so everything's gonna be okay, right? Nah, it don't work like that, because you black. Get out of the vehicle. Turn around. What, turn around for what? Put your handcuff it. Trying to put a handcuff on it, but he puts the handcuff on him. But and one thing you have to remember in today's time, how do we know some of these police officers are not, not homosexuals, or like they say in the 70s, a homosexual? How do we know that this is not the case? You want to pull a young black man over so you can search him up. You have to put that in the pot now. So anyway, the guy, he's saying, well, am I under arrest? How the hell you gonna handcuff me for crossing the line? Officer says, I smell marijuana. I don't smoke marijuana. They didn't find any marijuana. They towed a whole vehicle up. Didn't find any drugs. The officer picks this brother up, slams him to the ground. Now, remember, he crossed the white line. Didn't swerve on it. He veered and corrected himself, and that was the end of it. But all of this caused him to be taken down like WWF. Because I know his perception of police is gone now. It's warped. So, a record truck driver, he comes over and assists the officer. Now, first of all, he's obstructing the officer from doing his duty. The officer didn't say, sir, could you please step back? Look, look. Had a black man approach the white officer, that officer would have pulled his gun and told that black man to step back while his back was turned, while he was kneeled down on top of this young black man. But the white record truck driver was able to approach the white officer. He's in the way of the officer. He walks up, no problem. And it dawned on me, okay, that's fair. They trust their own, but they don't trust us. That white officer wanted to find some drugs on that brother so bad because the brother was in a Suburban. He wanted to impound that Suburban. The officer got his hands all in the man's pants, like a homosexual act. It was ridiculous. Of everything that I've seen on that videotape, which will be released on my page, you can go to www.facebook.com/COLBLAC, because from now on, my Facebook page is a public page for the people. It's not even my page no more. I don't even care about the whole Facebook narrative and, to gain the friends and you put your personal lives and your personal pictures and you write things every day and you monitor your Facebook page and whatnot. I don't even trust, to be honest with you, I deal with Facebook because it's a social medium and it's a way to connect with the people. But I can guarantee you, Facebook will send all of your information straight to the FBI. They monitor your Facebook page. They'll profile you according to your Facebook page. Excuse me. So, with that said, there's no way on the west side of Houston, in Cypress, will the people sit and be quiet when we all have sons in that area, and the number of black people in Cypress on the west side of Houston is great. The schools 90-80% black. We don't want to start the procedure of white officers pulling over young black men, throwing them to the ground, treating them less than human, treating them less than an American citizen, treating them without dignity and respect, all behind this one officer suspicion. No facts, no evidence, no proof, because a white officer viewing a situation out of his own mindset. He's doing this out of what he perceives to be what's right, not what the law says, because he violated so many of the brother's constitutional rights as being a citizen in this country. You don't pull when you watch all the times when they pull over white people, they don't ask them to get out the car. It's license, registration, license, insurance. Reason why I'm pulling you over, you swerving to the next lane, you corrected yourself, but I want to pull you over. And normally that's a warning. Never do you see get out of the vehicle. Turn around. I'm detaining you. Put your hand behind your back. Man, you treat me like a criminal. Because in his mind, in young black men's mind, who don't get into the negative stereotypes of what's going on with these movies and these situations and how they try to portray young black men, in their mind, they thinking on how will I build my future the correct way. College on my mind. Business is on your mind. Doing what's right is on your mind. Talking to the God is on your mind. But when you get treated like you don't exist, like your life don't matter, and then you got the White Lives Matter, went to the NAACP now. The NAACP its financing has a lot of white money. Okay, whatever. Okay, cool. Now all of a sudden, White Lives Matter pop on the scene in 3rd Ward, Houston, at the NAACP building. Did a protest. Who's funding this organization and what's their purpose? See, they feel as though black people don't think on a higher level, so we easy to be manipulated. That's their mindset. I mean, we have to wake up as a people. I mean, it's imperative. If you look at everything that's going on in society today, follow the money is always the first step. But acts like this that the police officer did on this young man, that can't be tolerated. You can't, you pay taxes, you pay for the fees to allow you to drive, to get the driver's license. And you mean to tell me for a traffic violation, which was a very minor traffic violation, you trying to tell me the outcome is I'm handcuffed, taken to jail, slammed to the ground, accused of weed coming from a smell of weed coming from a smell of marijuana, in case those know what weed is, but a smell of marijuana that you say you smell that nobody else smell. A black man to get thrown to the ground, handcuffed, get a homosexual body search, have another white man that's a record driver put his hand on his chest to hold him down for the cops. Man, what are they thinking about? That's not acceptable. No, who in their right mind or what parent would even accept that? Who y'all think the image that you have of black people in America is a false image? Whatever you see on these TV shows, that is not who we are. Verbal Peak Radio. Cold Black, I'm hot.